Hey, what's up you guys, it is Xantho here, and this is going to be a build in progress video of a shield wall titan I've been running called Xantho Day 1 Nerfed. Now the reason for this is because my other character, the incendiary shot one, I was going to run a tactician, was nerfed unbeknownst to me. And incendiary shot went from 620% damage down to 360% damage. And frostfire support went from 100% more ignite to 25% more ignite. Those two changes, just together, reduced the damage I thought I was going to do by 65%. That's about 1/3 of the damage I thought I was going to get. So I rerolled in Act 2. It's unfortunate, but it's just how it goes. GG does that sometimes. Not all the time, they're not really known for that, but there's a lot of changes this patch, like a lot of changes to everything in the game. So some stuff just slips through the cracks, doesn't end up in the patch notes. So it is what it is, whatever. I played the Act 2 for a couple hours and then I rerolled, so it is what it is. But this is a Titan using Shield Wall, Resonating Shield, and Fortifying Cry. Sunder, and then Shield Charge is utility. Shield Charge is basically just to pop the shield walls when my Fortifying Cry is on cooldown on a single target. Now if you noticed, I used a little interesting skill there. And that is from the new Shank Gun covered Sabatons, or new boots. The main reason I'm using these is because they gain deflection rating equal to 20% of your armor. And the deflection rating, of course, gives you 40% less damage taken when you deflect. And during mapping scenarios, I have about 83% chance to deflect, which is actually insane. Even for an evasion character, that's really high. And I'm not evasion at all, I'm pure armor. So the way I'm getting going about this is that, of course, you gain deflection rating equal to 20% of your armor, but that's your total armor, your buffed armor, not just base armor. So I have about 50,000 while mapping. It's only 37 right now, but when I break armor with scavenge plating, I go up to about 50,000, and this armor elemental damage goes up about 80,000. So with that, I get a bunch of deflection rating, which shows up right here. It's only 48% right now, but I have glancing blows. It makes chance to evade unlucky, which is fine because I don't use evasion, but chance to deflect lucky, which is good because I do use deflect. So basically that rolls it twice, and the better option is taken. So mathematically, it comes out to 73% chance in hideout. And while mapping, it's 83% because I have higher armor to base the deflection rating on. And also gives you this cool little skill called Black Powder Blitz. It means, unfortunately, you can't sprint, and it's got no movement speed on it, which sounds like it really sucks. But honestly, I haven't noticed it being that bad. It's got about a 4-second cooldown, but it's a skill, so you can put stuff on it. I got Holy Descent on it, cooldown recovery, and magnified area. So Holy Descent's really nice because I don't have to use like leap slam or anything. You just, while I'm maneuvering around the map, I just do this and boom, I got, what was it, 5%? Yeah, 5% regen and 50% reduce curse effect. That's just honestly insane. Just boom, and I got regen whenever I'm attacking enemies. So boom, hop into a pack, 5% regen. Base regen too. So actually, I don't really mind the downside of this. The upside is huge. 20% deflection rating is insane. So as I said before, I have a bunch of armor to elemental and a bunch of armor. So about 80,000 applying to elemental and about 50,000 applying to fizz. So it's 90% fizz, 90% ED, 70% PDR, 90% EDR, on top of capped res. So it's pretty insane. It feels really, really strong. I also have cap block at 52%. There's one node that gives me a 2% extra. So altogether, this character is insanely defensive. Like, it's got, let's just do T15 here, Blooming Field. Let's go. Do T15 +1 level, so basically a T16 and 6 mod. Who cares? I don't give a shit. This character basically doesn't die. So, Delirium, we're ready to T15, whatever. The only thing that kills me is damage over time, which doesn't really affect me a ton anymore because I have a bunch of regen now. So you see me work cry a bunch. Actually, you know what? Let me turn down my sound effects. And see, I can pretty much just go AFK there. And it's a Delirium, Raid, and T15. So yeah, pretty goddamn strong. The reason I'm using my war cry is because that's basically all of my clear. Because Resonating Shield does very little damage by itself, but it allows you to move while doing it. And it breaks armor for Scavenger's Plating. So as you see there, I have 2 Fortries. There's 3 there. And when the more enemies are close by, the more power total is counted, which means you're getting more total exerts for Resonating Shield. Basically just how it goes. Use Herald of Ash for additional clear. Use Resonating Shield and Fortifying Cry. Use this occasionally. Not the fastest character, but oh my god, is it tanky.
I can't yet.
Let's go do the boss real quick. Remember, irradiated T15, 6-modded map with a bunch of shit on it. I don't even look at the mods anymore, bro. I literally don't look at mods of maps, especially because I have 98% reduced slowing potency, so even temp change, chilled ground maps don't matter to me. Because on set 1, which is my Resonating Shield set, I have this, these, and then 15% on the Soulcraft Quipalotl on my boots, so I don't care about slows. So let's do Black Crow right now. Oh my god, that didn't... I would be able to one-shot him several times over with the Shield Ball Explosion, but he's immune to damage during this phase. Probably wasn't the best boss to show because he has multiple immune phases, but well, you'll so little damage a little bit. I think in total I hit about 3 million per setup. Do Sundered Armor real quick. Boom, boom. That's all 3v7, but actually does several million. It's because he's literally immune to damage right now. I literally one-shot King of the Mist through both phases. Well, not through both phases, but I mean in both phases. So first phase I one-shot him, then I went through the maze, then the other phase I one-shot him again. This is not the best boss to show off this build. But yeah. I get my stuff from getting T15s, so I just got a T15 right now. Okay. Get both those. Do a little bit more mapping, and then I'll talk about the build more. So, insanely tanky. I don't think I've died since I've swapped this character in maps. Like, I actually might have died once to Chaos Dot before I upgraded my life regen, and before I used these boots. So the boots are insane for defense because you get all the deflection rating, and also you get the Holy Descent from the landing. It just helps a ton with sustain. Like, let me just see what happens here if I just stand here. My scavenger. Oh, nothing happens really. It's the ignited ground killing me there. But yeah, this build is really insane. I'm gonna link the PoE Ninja link in the description. Now, just so you're aware, this is not a cheat build, at least the way I built it. Oh, here's the Abyss. Let's see if we can just too many mobs we can just sit in the middle of. Okay, we're shocked. We're poisoned. Basically nothing can kill us. It's just futile. They can't do shit. They can't do shit to me. So let's exit the map here and talk more about the character.